boys and girls, welcome back. It's reading comprehension time. You are going to need today something to write with and something to write on. I have my board. That's what's easiest for me to show you because it's nice and big. Get whatever you want, whatever you can. Some of you have boards at home like this, or whiteboards, or cool boards, or if you have paper, go grab a piece of paper and something to write with and bring it on back. Good, and I have a story for you today called Tops and Bottoms. And this story is written and illustrated by Janet Stevens. She is the author, that means she wrote the words, and she's the illustrator. She drew the pictures as well. So she did everything for this story, and we're going to find out what this story, Tops and Bottoms, is all about. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw our thinking map, because I don't have the paper to give you like we do at school. So we're going to just do the best we can. We're going to draw it up here. So I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to make my thinking map like this. It's got that line across it, and it's got 3 sections down here on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. And it's got 2 parts up here at the top. We're going to work on the top today, the characters and the setting. So we're going to think, oh, where and when have the characters gone? Oh, where and when can they be? Are they at their house, at the zoo, or a wedding? They'll always be in a setting. We're also going to think, who are the characters? Who? People are the characters. That's who. Who? Talking animals are characters too. Ooh. And let's find out in this story, Tops and Bottoms. If you can, keep this, because we'll do it again. We'll finish it tomorrow on Wednesday. If you can't keep it, don't worry about it. You'll need to just make another part and show me tomorrow's work on tomorrow's. So if you can keep this one, great. If you can't, don't worry about it. It's okay. So here we go with Tops and Bottoms. And this book is fun because it opens and we read it from top to bottom. Got some vegetables. There was a bear on the front. Oh, and this guy. Oh, that's a rabbit. And there's vegetables. Let's find out what this one's about. Once upon a time, there lived a very lazy bear who had lots of money and lots of land. His father had been a hard worker and a smart business bear, and he had given all of his wealth to his son. But all Bear wanted to do was sleep. You think this story's about Bear? Probably, but let's wait a minute. Let's keep going just to see. Not far down the road lived a hare. Although Hare was clever, he sometimes got into trouble. He had once owned land too, but now he had nothing. He had lost it in a risky bet with a tortoise, and had sold all of his land to Bear to pay off his debt. Hare and his family were in very bad shape. The children were so hungry. "Father Hare, we must think of something," Mrs. Hare cried one day. So Hare and Mrs. Hare put their heads together and they cooked up a plan. Let's see what their plan is. The next day, Hare hopped down the road to Bear's house. Bear, of course, was asleep. "Hello, Bear. Wake up. It's your neighbor, Hare. I have an idea. We can be business partners," Hare said. "All we need is this field right here in front of your house. I'll do the hard work of planting and harvesting, and we can split the profit right down the middle. Yes, sir, Bear, we're in this together. I'll work, you sleep." "Huh?" said Bear. "So what'll it be, Bear?" asked Hare. "The top half or the bottom half? It's up to you, tops or bottoms." Let's see," said Bear with a yawn. I'll take the top half, Hare." "Right, tops." Hare smiled. "It's a done deal, Bear." There's Bear and there's Hare. I think the story is mostly about Bear and Hare. I think, let's keep reading a little more just to make sure. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. Hare planted, Mrs. Hare watered, and everyone weeded. Look at Bear. Man, he's lazy. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the tops, and I get the bottoms." What does that mean? The tops, you get the tops, and I get the bottoms. Let's see. Hare and his family dug up the carrots, the radishes, and the beets. Hare plucked off all the tops and tossed them into a pile for Bear and put the bottoms aside for himself. Oh, Bear got the tops and Hare got the bottoms. Look at the bottoms. That's the carrots and the radishes and the turnips. You don't eat the tops of those. You eat the bottoms. Who got the better deal? Was it Bear or Hare? I think you're right. I'm going to pause for a minute. And I'm pretty sure that the story's about Bear and Hare because it's been all about them so far. So I'm going to pick up my pencil. I'm going to draw Bear's face, and then I'm going to draw Hare's face. All I need to do is their faces. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a circle for Bear's face. And his two eyes, although you know what? I'm going to change my mind. I'm not going to make him awake because that darn bear, he hasn't been awake much. I'm going to make a sleeping bear. Here's his nose. And let's see, does he have whiskers? Yeah, he has a few whiskers. So I'm going to put a few whiskers in his ears. And I'm going to make hair. And hair's got some big tall ears and his nose. His mouth comes like this. There we go. There's Bear and Hare. Okay, I'm going to get back to my story. There are the characters. Here we go. Bear stared at his pile. But Hare, all the best parts are in your half. You chose tops, Bear, Hare said. Now, Hare, you've tricked me. You plant this field again, and this season I want the bottoms. Hare agreed. It's a done deal, Bear. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted and watered and weeded. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the bottoms, and I get the tops." Let's see. Hare and his family gathered up the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery. Hare pulled off the bottoms for Bear and put the tops in his own pile. Uh-oh, the bottoms, those are the roots. And the tops, that's the good stuff. Do you think Bear's gonna like that? Let's see. Bear looked at his pile and scowled. Hare, you've cheated me again. But Bear, Hare said, you wanted the bottoms this time. Bear growled, you plant this field again, Hare. You've tricked me twice, and you owe me one season of both tops and bottoms. You're right, poor old Bear, sighed Hare. It's only fair that you get both tops and bottoms this time. It's a done deal, Bear. Let's see what happens this time. So Bear went back to sleep. He keeps going back to sleep. Is that right? And Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded, and then watered and weeded some more. That darn bear. Hare's doing all the work. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! This time you get the tops and the bottoms." Is it going to be good? There in front of Bear's house lay a high field of corn. Hare and his family yanked up every cornstalk. Hare tugged off the roots at the bottom and the tassels at the top and put them in a pile for Bear. Then he carefully collected the ears of corn in the middle and placed them in his own pile. Bear rubbed his eyes and watched. "See, Bear, you get the tops and the bottoms. I get the middles. Yes, sir, Bear, it's a done deal." I think he tricked him again. By now, Bear was wide awake. "That's it, Hare," he hollered. "From now on, I'll plant my own crops and take the tops, bottoms, and middles." Hare and his family scooped up the corn and hopped down the road toward home. I think it's about time Bear got around to doing his own work. Bear never again slept through a season of planting and harvesting. Hare bought back his land with the profit from the crops, and he and Mrs. Hare opened a vegetable stand. And although Hare and Bear learned to live happily as neighbors, they never became business partners again. That's the end of the story. Now I want to look at this page. We've been looking at the setting, the where and the when. I think the story takes place during the day. Bear's been sleeping through the day. And look at his house. He's on a farm. So let's pick up our pencil. And I'm going to make the grass like this. It's not really the grass, it's dirt. And I'm going to put the sun in the sky. And I'm going to put his house over here. And let's see, I'm going to look back at his house so that I can see it. I'm going to make it look good. And I'm going to put the roof, kind of goes like this. And here's front, and we'll put the door and window. And I'm going to put down here, these are the rows of the crops. So you can add in your setting and have your family snap a picture of it and let me see it in the comments. And remember, if you can save it, that's great. And if you misplace it or something and you're not sure where it goes for the next day, that's okay. But we are going to work on this again tomorrow. We're going to think about what happened at the beginning of the story and at the end of the story. All right? Thanks, boys and girls. You did a great job. I'm really proud of you. Bye.